Hey man, what's going on?
Hey Cam.
Oh,
hey Cam.
Let me call you back, man.
Cam.
Sahara just walked up.
Cam.
Let me give her these roses real quick so she can get out of my hair. I'll holler at you in a minute, bro.
Get off the phone. This supposed to be ready to love, not ready to be on the phone making them friends.
I had to call my homeboy and let him know what's going on. But anyway, Sahara, I'm meeting you here because you know what? I know we had ups and downs. I know it was hard for me. I had to decide. I had to concentrate.
Took you
I had to sleep on
in the
it.
last 12 hours.
I had to sleep on it. I had to think about it. I had to focus on it, man. So you had to give me an opportunity so I can think about it. But anyway, I'm calling you here because guess what, Sahara? Guess what? Kind of dusty, but I choose you, baby. I choose you.
And judging by them flowers, you chose a cemetery. Listen, I don't want that. I don't want that. In fact, I'm choosing me. It took you like the last 12 hours. You couldn't make up your mind. I choose me.
I had to think about it. I had to go through the process. That's why we're here to go through the process.
I choose me. That's okay, Kim. I don't.
So you got me out here all dressed up like this, and you gonna just walk away from me?
You just go to Chili's with that outfit on. I choose me. Bye. Y'all can take this mic off of me, child. I'm not dealing with this. And take these back to your grandmama.
Angie, I would have took a chance for her. Busting the windows out of my car, dealing with this, man.
We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa, so come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. Hey, what's going on, Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, hiding behind the flowers because I've been dissed on TV because I chose a woman. She didn't chose me. But anyway, I'll put these flowers down here because they all kind of dusty and getting over my allergies and whatnot. Anyway, welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. And I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about family rants and jokes. It's all about my medical history. Update. All right. Actually, today was pretty good today. I got another MRI done today. I guess I won't find out for the results until like next week, I guess, because you do the MRI. It takes a couple of days for the doctor to look at it and whatnot and tell you what's going on. But other than that, man, today was a pretty good day. Stomach kind of bubbling today because I think I ate something bad. But other than that, that's it. All right, back to our normal video channel. Anywho, tonight you're gonna be doing the last episode of the finale of Ready to Love.
Woo, child, that Jeopardy question, honey.
There was no question; it was a statement.
Answer statement, child, that nobody asked you for. But anyway, so people
in the comments said they'd like to hear my medical stuff.
Let's not say they like.
They do.
It was just a select few. Just a select few.
That's all I need. A select few.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. We like to enlist the topic.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, man. I told us something bubbling in my stomach. I'm sorry, y'all. Human nature. Yeah, I'll be all right.
Just like you say when I pass gas in the bed while I'm asleep. So it's human nature, so shut up.
That's not human nature. Women do not need to pass gas. It's just not ladylike.
Oh, man, please.
It's not ladylike.
We have a digestive system. And
for real, when I was in high school, the pretty girls in high school, I just could not picture them passing gas or doing the number 2. I just couldn't do it, man. But
that's some psychological.
Nah, you see the pretty girl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not pretty. That's not cute.
Hey, when I'm asleep, sleep does what sleep does. I cannot control it.
I don't know why every time you do it, I'm awake though. Why?
No, when I do it, you wake up. Like I sit up there and set the alarm off or something. Like it. No, I just can go, and he just gonna wake up. Like that's crazy. Like I just can't go deep.
Hey, don't let it smell. I'll be mad as hell. I'll be so mad. First you wake me up out of my sleep. Now I'm smelling it. Oh man, I'll be so mad, man.
You do.
I'll be mad. Okay, what the hell?
Anyway, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, all the things, and don't forget that, a new podcast was released on today. So it's released every Friday at 9 a.m. You can check down on our community tab to see the latest podcast. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's get into it. All right, so it's the season finale, right? And then what it was, child, the long season. The extended season, child, that we had forgot some of them folks even existed.
Yeah, man. Don't do that no more.
Ever.
Don't do that no more, man. Because I don't know what was the purpose of doing that, but that just threw everything off. It threw everything off, man. And like I said, some people we forgot all about. Yep. They bring up a name. Who? Because it's been what? It took like a 2-month break, 2 or 3 months.
About 3 months.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they doing the finale brunch. Everybody coming doing their final brunch, and Tommy was just telling them, hey, this is what the next assignment is. Basically, the guys are meeting the women, family, friends, family, and stuff. So Cisco and Taye doing the lady Trump. I was going to say the lady Trump.
The Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah.
It's a Disney cartoon.
I know what it is, but
with the 2 dolls eating in the Italian restaurant. They got a string of spaghetti and until they kiss each other. Yeah. Lady in the Tramp.
You said to that then, because one thing is a kiss, but then you got
I'm just saying. That's why I said I said, okay, I can see you doing it. Then you peck each other on the lips. But they were giving each other a full tongue and got food in your mouth.
So that spaghetti just swishing back and forth between the mouths.
Then you got the spaghetti sauce going back and forth, and they might got some Parmesan cheese. So it's just it's too much going on.
So Tommy also said, listen, I want to encourage Cisco and Taye. When he first met his wife, which according to y'all, they just got married. And according to y'all, they've been together a long time. I'm talking about 25, 30 years or something. But when he said they met, that, he had nothing. Right. He said he didn't have a car. His wife, girlfriend probably at that time, got him a car. She got him all the things. And now look at her. She's sitting pretty. She ain't got to want for nothing because he got it all. He got it all. Whatever she need, he got it.
Yeah.
So,
now, you said they've been married like what? They've been together like 30 years.
That's what I think.
And how old Tommy? Like 60?
I don't know.
Yeah, he probably around the 60s, early 60s, late 50s. So, they got together when he was like late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, but still, was Cisco like 40? It's 10 years different.
But anyway, Cisco, tears up and everything and stuff like that, because he appreciates Tommy for giving him that encouragement. Yeah. Now, I want to say, too, that, I'm not here to say, oh, my gosh, stuff happens. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. You give people grace. All I'm saying is when that type of stuff happen, I wouldn't advise anybody to be in a place to date, because now you're putting a woman in a situation that she probably, normally would have been in. Some women, babe, let me finish my saying. So in that case, when Tommy was talking about in the beginning when him and his wife met, they probably was in their 20s. They probably was both trying to get stuff together. They, he could have been working on something. I think it's different. But you talk about people that are close to middle age. You would expect them to be in a different place, in a better place, especially when you're trying to date. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I was about to say, babe.
Yeah, let me finish.
Babe, like you did me in the car. Babe, I'm babe you one time. But anyway, what I'm saying, some women like to take care of people. Some women think, they feel self gratification when they take care of a man.
You talking about taking care of them, like, okay, I'm gonna fix you something to eat. I'm gonna make your bed. I'm gonna do all that. Or you talking about actually going there and doing a work, labor, just to pay the bills? And no,
I've seen a lot of women out there.
Yeah, because they probably want to keep a man,
Okay,
but
then.
not necessarily say, "Oh yes, I got you, boo. I'm going
Yeah,
to
some women
necessarily
do.
take
Yes,
care of you and take care of
yeah.
all the bills, and you don't have to do absolutely nothing."
I've seen it.
Yeah, but the exchange is a penis.
Okay, same way if a man take care of a woman. If a man take care of a woman like old boy said, Jay said about his girl, you know, I'm 100%. I'm gonna take care of 100%. But guess what? When I come home, I need that 100% on 11. So the same difference.
So let's move on. So Angie and Hussein, so they beat up now. Hussein is still in his feelings, you know. Evidently, when the situation happened with Rose, it must have seemed like it happened yesterday because he's in his feelings. So you know, he really truly can't get his bearings together. He said he feels heavy. So he tells Angie that, you know, he appreciate the fact that, you know, they got an opportunity to meet, but he's going to eliminate himself because it wouldn't be fair to her for him to meet her family. And he's not in that headspace. So him and Rose, I mean, I don't know if he fell in love with Rose or not, but you know, some of y'all agreed with us and felt like, you know, Rose should have told him. And some of y'all disagreed with us, you know, in the comments, and y'all felt like that, you know, y'all felt sorry for Rose, and some of y'all was like, she didn't have to tell him, you know what I'm saying? And Hussein and Cam didn't ask the questions they should have asked. So, you know, my opinion on that still stands, but
well, then again, I can kind of see the point, some of their points, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, when you're dating somebody, trying to get to know someone, yeah, you're gonna ask the most important questions, like, you know, if you got a child, where the dad is at, you know, so you're gonna ask those questions. Why Hussein didn't ask that? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Why it never came up in the conversation? Who knows? But then again, Rose should have kind of like, you know what? Yeah, you know, I have a child, his dad, such and such, you know. So it's a delicate situation. It can go either way. So, but yeah, you know, so but Hussein, in regards to the point, he took it to heart, and ever since then he's never been the same. But to find out in the reunion, apparently,
Hussein was in jail.
Somebody got some papers on him. Them got their papers, baby. Somebody got some papers on him.
What's that?
Oh, he got like a record. Yeah. So I said, what? Not Hussein?
That's why he said he know how it is being locked up, and he don't want to have to deal with nobody else in that trauma. So yeah, he knew firsthand that I don't want that in my life. So yeah, so we supposed to see that on the reunion, and yeah. Anyway, Angie appreciate the fact that he did tell her that instead of, you know, just going on to get along like some of them do on this show. I appreciate the people that self-eliminate because they find, hey, ain't nothing here for me. I ain't finna fake the funk. So Cisco and Taye are meeting up. So Cisco is meeting Taye's aunt and cousin. The cousin came in hot. What's your birthday? What's your social security? What you ate at? What was your last meal? How old are you? You got any kids? She came in hot with all the questions, Chad.
That's straight HR. Like she was doing a dang on job interview, man.
Auntie say, I ain't got no piece of paper. I got a few questions. Did she put them out her? No, she put them out her purse then. And like, aunties, do I got a few questions? So, because Cisco was like, hold up. I know you got a question. Pump your brakes. Let auntie ask him. So she was asking him as far as, you know, what is his goals? You know, like, you know, what's his goals and everything like that. So he said that, you know, he wants to, I guess, do it in the proper order. Of course, meet his lady, get married, have kids, and, you know, have a career, you know, and he wants stable finances. But, you know, anything you want to say?
No, it's something I want to say. You know, I don't know. You know, do Frisco? I think he said he's working right now, right?
Yeah, he said he's working.
He's working, so I'm trying.
I think he always been working,
but right now, I guess he's like, was he married? Or got divorced, and he went through some hard times financially. He's trying to recuperate.
Heck, we don't know that.
It's been so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened when you have a 3 months gap, man. You forget what happened, but something like that happened to him, and that's why he's in this financial issue situation now.
Yeah,
but we forgot because it was so long ago.
I didn't know he don't have a car. I think that's the biggest thing.
I think he was sleeping on somebody's couch too.
Yeah, I don't know. We could be getting confused with something else.
Ago.
But we know he's just not financially, you know, stable. But you know, when he left, because Eddie was like, "Ooh, they always got to go." You know, production is saying, "Wrap it up. You don't gonna be here 10 minutes. Wrap it up." So the aunt said, she like him. He seems nice. He seems loving. She can just sense, lovingness from him. But the cousin like, I don't think y'all lifestyles
Now,
match.
first of all, the cousin didn't act like that. Now you gotta say that for Sahara family. The cousin didn't act like that.
I always put that on 20 when I just kind of give like the cousin like,
Okay.
But she did say she liked them, but she just said that the lifestyles don't match. What you talking about? Because my voice and stuff. Oh, well, they know me by now, child. I just do that when folks just be like, So Angie still was holding that table when Hussein left, that Cam was rotating and coming on around. So, Angie explained to the family that, Hussein decided to self-eliminate. He was like, yeah, he sure did, child. He left his drink here, honey, too. So they ain't even come and get it. So, but, as Cam came and sat down, the family was asking questions and stuff like that or whatever. But the family did say that Angie get bored quick.
Yeah, but Cam still had in the back of his head, in the back of his mind, that he's still concerned about them windows getting busted out of his car. Broken. Yeah. So he was more concerned about that. He said, I just can't get over that, man. I got a nice car. If I say something the wrong way, will she go out there and bust my windows out? So to me, Cam let certain things, well, not just Cam, Hussein too, but certain things stuck with guys. You know what I'm saying? Hussein was, the Rose baby dad is in jail. Cam was getting the windows busted out of his car.
They probably had some trauma from these women they was fooling with.
But then again, look what kind of like Cam, guess what his nieces were saying? Kind of women he used to date.
Yeah.
So they probably busted one of a couple of his cars back in the day.
And shout out to Sahara. She did the right thing. If y'all don't catch the end, she did the right thing. I'm really proud of her, honey, because he really was just trying to keep you around her and just add on. Just add on. So Cam said, when he got ready to leave and stuff, he said, well, her family still didn't give him no ease about her temper and stuff. So, and the brother was telling Angie, you done scared the poor man. You done scared the poor man off. Well,
I guess that would. That probably would raise a red flag for me also. When you saying back in the day, you bust windows out guys' cars if you got mad. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Car insurance costs too much.
So Kiara and Jay meet up, and so Kiara has her cousins and her 3 cousins, so they meet, Jay. So of course she got to give him the rundown and everything, and say, how he was acting a fool on that trip and stuff like that, rubbing and hugging, cuddle up and noodle up and leg all twined together with somebody else.
You know what? She's not gonna let that go. I can see her and Jay right now. 40 years from now, when they got grandkids, and she gonna be talking to grandkids. Yeah, your granddaddy was out there rubbing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let it go, man. Let it go. You forgave the man. Let it go.
But she said that I think she was telling her family, she narrowed it down to one person. I was like, baby, that's all we ever saw was one person. That's really ever all I saw with Jay, and that's all I saw with. So I don't know what it narrows was, honey, because we didn't see nary of them. So, but anyway, as they, Jay came in and stuff like that. So the cousin was asking him questions, as far as, do you believe in 50-50? He said, oh no, I don't do that, honey. I wasn't raised like that. My folks taught me. He actually seen, I don't know if he's seen his parents. I think he's seen his parents model, his dad will give mama the credit card. I said, come on, daddy.
You know what? That's how they used to do it back in the day. Even my dad, that's why I grew up. My dad, he worked, my mom stayed home. She was a housewife. And she didn't have the want for nothing. So he'd go to work, come home, take care of the wife, so that's why I kind of like, okay, that's what the man's supposed to do, take care of home. And the wife, she raised the kids. And I know he gave her options, but that's what they decided to do. And I don't see no problem with a man working and making it be 100%, but if a woman wants to work and she want to do something with her life, I'm good with that also.
See, that's why we married.
I'm good with that.
That's why we married.
Yeah, so
That's
one
why
guy
we
there will
married.
make some money. I'm good with that. I'm
That's,
sure.
that's why
Damn.
we married. Honey.
I'm good with that. Go ahead and make that
I
money.
like with Kiara, honey. Yes, give me the cord, honey. Let me go shopping. So she is, Jay seemed like, he good with that, and he was like, he want his wife to have that soft life, you know what I'm saying? So when he come home, I guess he expect dinner and sex. I don't know what he expect, but he want her to be in the soft girl era, so no stressing. So he said that's how he want his woman. Now we're gonna remember that, Jay. That means you're going to make sure you have good lots of money, because it look like Kiara, she don't live no regular lifestyle.
Before you commit to a woman like that and that lifestyle, you got to make sure you can afford that lifestyle for that woman. Because some women, even though they stay home, they have a bougie lifestyle. They like the finer things in life, like the fancy clothes, the shoes, the purses, the cars, houses. So you got to make sure you keep her happy.
Yep. So they also started talking about, of course, she had to bring up the trip and stuff like that or whatever. And, he was saying, oh, she won't let that go. But they were also talking about him being a flirter. And the cousin was like, it looked like, you a flirt right now with your eyes. Like you're looking like, okay, I ain't no flirt.
But I think the other cousin pegged her right. I don't think he be flirting. He's trying to be smooth and cool. You know what I'm saying? And some people kind of mistake that for being a flirt.
I think that's what you be doing.
Well, now I be trying to do the LA. Look at my lip.
You can say, I found a white girl.
Why you got to bring that up?
I don't know
why. That came out of left field.
The white girl just be like, I was like, it's always a white woman just cheesing.
I can't help that.
Have y'all seen that little clip where that little black boy, the little black, I would say 2, 3, I don't know, probably more than that. You seen it, right? When he said, I found a white girl.
Oh, yeah.
That just sticks in my head. So, yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
But, yeah, so white girls really like him. Like, they just drawn to him.
Who him?
Him. You. I was going to say something else. You. I said on camera. You. But, so sometimes, people have a certain, I don't know, draw to them or whatever. I don't think he flirts with his eyes, maybe more so with his personality.
I don't talk to nobody. I be in public. I don't speak to nobody.
I'm on the phone with him and he's in the Arby's drive-thru.
She saw me
and
in the work truck.
And the lady said something about getting his chick.
First of all, she had my food. I'm not gonna, be negative to somebody that fixing my food. I'm not gonna do that.
And then what did she say?
I forgot what she said.
Said something about, I sure would like that chick or something like that. You take care of me. It was something to that, and he just like, I said, hell.
I didn't do nothing wrong, man. I didn't want to upset the one because she's fixing my food.
Well, you had your food by that time. Yes, you did. I was like, okay, but anyway. But so yeah, sometimes people and me per se, sometimes my friendliness and sometimes people make mistake that for flirting.
I told you that several times.
I have no control over
I said we're gonna be up here on smiley guy's face. You better get like be a mean girl, man, and be the angry black woman. I don't care, man. But no, because some guys would take your sweetness for the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, but I have no control over that.
Yes, you do.
No, I do.
Yes, you do.
No high pitch.
Yeah, you do.
So
man.
Let's move on. So anyway, so we talked about that or whatever. But the cousins like him and stuff like that, and they like them together and all the things. So now let's move on to Sahara and her sister that is just alike Jack.
You ain't lying. Poor Cam. I actually felt bad for Cam in this situation. He was getting it from both ways, man.
They just alike. So I don't know why it's a little Tiffany Haddish in there. You
noticed that too. I was about to say that. You talking about the sister, right?
Yeah, the sister. I can see Sahara having it, but the sister for sure. When Tiffany be acting, her, whatever.
She kind of reminds me of Tiffany. You're right.
This is not.
Yeah, that's what she reminds me of. Yeah, I saw that, but I forgot the name of the comedian. But yeah, I said, man. I can't flip that table over and ran out of there, man, because they were like back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, they was getting it to him because she did say her sister is her times 3.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Sahara, I mean, the sister was asking questions and stuff like that, you know, that he got into baby mamas and all that stuff. So he said he had kids. She said, oh, okay. You know, she said he'll fight for, oh, you didn't tell me that. Okay. So, yeah.
You know what? But I tell you one thing about Sahara and her sister. They have some pretty skin.
Yeah.
They do. They have pretty skin.
So, anyway, he also was saying too that, you know, I think the sister asked about another connection. He do have another connection, but Sahara just bent on saying, hey, but you need to decide. It's like it's 24 hours.
You think Sahara was doing too much for that question she asked about the decision?
No. The reason I don't think that Sahara was doing too much because I know she felt not just that day. She's been feeling like she always been feeling like an option.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not the main choice. Right. Especially now Rose gone. Now you should have been like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she always felt like she was an option. And I understand that because looking from us, she was. You know what I'm saying? If we can see that, then I'm glad she saw it.
Yeah.
You know, so she just, you know, really truly just saying, hey, even when he said, the sister said something and something about another connection, he said, yeah, but this one is better than the other.
Right. Basically, she's waiting for Cam to make a commitment on that decision. And he refused to make that commitment.
Said he's still unsure.
And like I said, I understand Cam's point of view a little bit. He said he was just trying to go through the process. But then again, man, you know, just like the day before, man, and I just feel like you should have had that decision made. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it real. Maybe Sahara was plan C. You know what I'm saying? Plan A didn't work out. Plan B didn't work out. So I'm going to fall back on plan C. And Sahara peeped that, and that's why she said what she said.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm glad she chose. But anyway, so we already knew that Jay and Kiara.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's talk about the outfits. So, I like Kiara's outfit, but Jay, he tried, but he missed it because he could have amped it up. I see what it had them little soft bottoms on.
Yeah, he had the soft bottoms on with the
dress pants.
With the dress pants with the Nike shirt.
Was it a Nike shirt?
No, Nike t-shirt. No. He's like, I thought he was leaving the gym or something. You know
he started from the bottom and then it swayed to the left. Yeah. So, but anyway, they chose each other. Y'all didn't have to give us no long speech and stuff like that or whatever. So he said it was love at first sight for him, Chad. I can't tell the way you were on that other girl. Y'all were canoodled up with them legs. So, and they choose each other. Now, because she says, it's always been my man, my man, my man. Cisco in that tuxedo, what's that name?
Bark. So it'd be
Burt tuxedos.
Yeah,
was it Burt? Yeah.
Like
so yeah, and Cisco looked nice. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you ain't got the jacket, honey. He already had the sweat dripping, so he put that jacket on. He would just pass out, and the people on their lunch break is watching them. So I didn't like Taye's outfit because I feel like either she wasn't comfortable.
No, she started from the top down and swayed when it got down. I said, what kind of shoes she got on, man?
The shoes
like house shoes.
Yeah, the shoes definitely was not fitting the dress at all. I would have preferred maybe a little longer dress, but she did, like you said, her top started out, it kind of matched his.
Then it went left field when it came down to the shoes. I'm saying, man, she wasn't the shoes my mama be wearing.
And then it looked like she was uncomfortable walking in them. She just felt like, she felt very uncomfortable.
Then you found people, because I think they was like at the Rocky steps when the movie Rocky.
I think they was on their lunch break.
The movie Rocky.
Yeah.
When they go on the steps.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. So, but of course they chose each other.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
There was no doubt about it.
Yeah. And so now let's get down to this. So Cam and Cam and Sahara. Now you said Cam looked nice.
He did. I liked his outfit. He did. I really liked the way he was dressed.
And Sahara, she had on a dress.
But she looked cute too.
They matched each other's. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you know.
But Sahara, find you some exercise, get you some hips, girl. Get you some hips.
Why?
I ain't saying she need little hips, man.
Everybody don't have little hips.
She gotta have some hips,
no,
man.
That
she got that Gina body. For Martin. These are hips, man.
Everybody don't have to have hips.
Women have to have hips.
No.
Yes. You know, because you got a big butt and you straight up and down, that's not a good look to me.
Yeah. To you. You said it to you.
Yeah, to me. Yeah,
but your wife got hips, so you satisfied, right? Right? I found the white girl. Right? So anyway, so Sahara came in hot. Now he gave her the flowers and all the things or whatever, but I'm sitting up saying, what is you arguing about?
Yeah, I said, where the heck this coming from, man? Because I'm thinking it's gonna be all soft and romantic.
Because first of all, we didn't know if you were gonna choose Angie or her.
That's true.
And so we said, okay, he chose her. But then when she came in, I was like, is he finna tell her I didn't choose you? I'm finna choose some because it was off.
Yeah, the tension was there. There was some tension. I said, come on now. I thought this was gonna be something cute and romantic, man, but it went left.
Yeah. Sahara was like, 12 hours, you can make no decision 12. So did he call her a production said, hey, me? I still don't understand how did I don't know. I think I was still lost. I guess she just still wasn't satisfied that.
I think she was upset the night prior because when he was sitting down with his sister, she was kind of upset because she wanted him to make a decision then. He kept putting it off. And that's why she really didn't want to give him a hug and that. So I'm thinking some of that residue from that dinner carried over to the next day, and she came in hot. Yeah.
And Cam said that, I was going to choose you. And she said, I choose me. Like, you can't make a decision. I choose me. So
I thought Cam was thinking if I said I was going to choose you, he thought that was going to calm her down. And that didn't calm her down. And that's when she said, I'm going to choose me. I'm choosing me too. And
yeah.
And that kind of caught Cam by surprise.
But kudos to her.
Oh, yeah.
Like Cam had all the women, child. All the women.
And you had 3 women. You went from 3 to 0.
Yeah. And you walked away with nobody. That's crazy.
He walked away from Rose. I can't understand why he walked away from Rose, because Rose was so into Hussein. So he walked away from Rose. Now, Angie, he was so concerned about the window busting, he let that, kind of got in his way.
But some of y'all said that Angie would have been a better choice for him.
I thought it would have been.
Yeah. I really thought, I liked him and Rose together.
But Rose was too much. She was too much into Hussein. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She was all about Hussein.
They must have fell in love or had sex or something, because he can't get his head together. And
he walking around, crying. And she crying. He could come to work the next day and shaking the whole week. Like, what's wrong with you, Hussein? He in the corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, your world just fell apart, man. For what? Yeah. So.
Yeah, y'all did more than that room in that room.
Yeah.
But I want to say this. So the reunion is coming up next week. I guess it's next week. I know. So. But yeah, so it's supposed to be now. I like Sahara hair. I'm gonna tell you right now that as much as I like, what's her name? Rose hair throughout the season, this reunion is finna tell another tale. It's finna tell another tale. So
there's a lot going to go on in this reunion. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? From Hussein being in jail, Cancel to have a with child, I guess. That's what they were saying, wasn't it? And, and for some reason, Angie was telling Cam not to keep, put her name in his mouth. Right. So I said, where's that coming from? So what's up with that? So
we're going to be here for it next week, Chad. So
the Poly guy dating somebody from the show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who that is?
He's the Poly guy.
I know that. I know.
Oh,
but
yeah,
we don't know. And then that girl that we seen them people, that man that had his beard dyed, he had got eliminated real early, child. You remember him?
Yeah.
And then that girl, what's her name? Coley or something.
Yeah.
She thought that she was just too cute to get eliminated, honey. And they said,
cruising there, like she ain't got to do nothing because she thought she had it going on.
Yeah, she had that pretty privilege. So, but they pull that rug from up under her. So it's supposed to be nice. So yeah. On that note, you guys, we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!